What's up, guys? Mr. Freddy here. Today's going to be another Lego set review, and this time it's Lego Star Wars set, which is called Stormtrooper Mech. So set number is 75370, has 138 pieces, and it's for ages 6 and up. I don't have the box of this set, but here's the instruction manual, which has a total of 79 pages to build. Alright, so first up is the minifigure, and it's the good old Stormtrooper, and this is the the recent version of the minifigure, since which kind of explains the helmet, which I think has been used since 2019. And yeah, this is pretty much a classic old Stormtrooper, but the printing by the front, back, printing by the legs, and it's the Stormtrooper is actually a girl, which is kind of surprising since I thought it's gonna be a man, but turns out it's a girl. So yeah. Also, the helmet looks pretty nice, even though it's a bit too similar to like one of those Stormtrooper helmets from the Family Guy Star Wars specials, and it's some like dual molded by the helmet. So yeah, and you can't properly like move it in any directions. So yeah, it's gonna stuck like in this one stuck like this without like moving the helmet. So yeah. And the Stormtrooper has the classic Lego blaster accessory. So yeah, so the Stormtrooper minifigure, pretty good and pretty iconic. For this is like the recent variant, so recent version of the minifigure. So yeah, and here's the mech, and yeah, it's kind of a bit more simple than like the Darth Vader and Boba Fett mechs I have already reviewed by the proportions, and there's like an good amount of articulations on the mech. Like you can like swivel the feet, and also you can move the feet up and down, and you can move the legs, you can move the arms, and you can move the fingers. So yeah, and here's the back, which didn't have anything special here. And also the mech's pretty much equipped with this pretty big blaster, which has the the stud shooter feature. So let me demonstrate it. Yeah, that kind of hurts a little bit. So yeah, and yeah, this little the blaster for the mech is equipped. Looks like looks like a camera. And also there's like this pretty interesting printed piece of the Imperial symbol or insignia, which looks pretty nice. So yeah, and you can like open up the the cockpit of the mech, and you can like put the Stormtrooper there, and you can like put the Stormtrooper's blaster onto these clip-ons. So yeah, and it's pretty fun. Like you can hardly see it, but yeah, there. Here's the Stormtrooper and the mech, which looks pretty nice, and there's like a nice coloring of mostly like white, black, and sometimes like light gray. Like there's like lots of light gray and a little bit of dark gray all over it, but it's mostly like white and a little bit black. So yeah, and you can like do some poses on the mech, like this, or even this. And yeah, and you can do yeah, and yeah, even for the articulations, it kind of feels limited since this is like the same mech I think move built as like the Ninjago Evo mechs, which yeah, this has always been used so much since I kind of wish that they kind of keep the the kind of like the more movable those the same build of the mechs from the 2022 Marvel sets, which it has more like lots of free movement to do some more variety of poses than like make it a little bit limited with unlike like this mech, and looks like the other Star Wars mechs I have already reviewed. So yeah, Alright, so final thoughts on this set. It's pretty good, but it's a bit more simple than the Darth Vader mech and the Boba Fett mech. Since since Stormtrooper's a bit more have a more basic look to it. Like yeah, and also the build on the blaster. I think it's like the same one as like Boba Fett's blaster. It has like the camera look to it, but hey, at least it has like the nice Stormtrooper minifigure, even if it's not that. I think it can work as like to army build them. So yeah, and yeah, also yeah, there's like nothing interesting by the back, and it has like a more simpler look to it, and there's like lots of interesting details by the pieces, like by the feet, the arms and the legs. So yeah. And as for the ranking of the set, I'll just give it a pretty solid 7 out of 10. Since it's a pretty good set, but it's a very simple a more simpler mech set than like the other two Lego Star Wars mechs I already reviewed, which I also already re-reviewed them. So yeah. Alright, so just hope you guys enjoy my review on the Lego Star Wars set Stormtrooper mech. So like and comment this video and subscribe for more content. So this is Mr. Freddy here, and I hope you have a very good day. So bye.